Once upon a time, fast food was the ultimate budget-friendly indulgence. A burger, fries, and a soda for less than $5.
All for just $2.59. That's a great deal.
It was a dream come true for anyone craving a quick, cheap bite. But now, that same meal might run you close to $15. Fast food prices have skyrocketed. What used to be the land of affordability is now, well, still fast, but not very cheap. With rising food costs and inflation, even the drive-thru feels like it's putting a dent in your wallet. And while the high-end food world justifies its $15 green juices and $30 avocado toasts, what happens when fast food starts to creep into that same territory? So today we're asking the big questions. If fast food is no longer cheap, can it be treated like fine dining? Can we pair it with the elegance of the high-end food world? And more importantly, should we? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the finest dining experiment of your lifetime. Today, I'm going to take fast food and turn it into fancy fine dining. With the rise of grocery prices, fast food prices, and basically everything, I think it's time that we all just enjoy the finer things with what we already have. So let's go around, adventure to different fast food dining establishments, and let's take some of their food and turn it into fancy bullshit. I will be your fast food sommelier, so come with me on this journey as we try fast food high dining. I'm nervous to see how much fast food costs now. I know all the prices have gone up. So fast food has basically become fine dining, which is why I'm doing this. This is fine dining now. McDonald's is expensive and I'm gonna treat it as it is, as such. I will be getting a Big Mac, a Oreo McFlurry regular, and a small fry.
So right now we don't have Oreos. The only thing we can serve ice cream wise is the Sundaes or the ice cream, the vanilla cone.
I'll take the vanilla cone.
Sundae?
The cone, the second thing you said?
Oh, the cone?
Yeah.
Okay, anything else?
That'll be it. That all cost $14.84. I remember when all that would have cost I didn't even get the Big Flurry. I didn't even have it. It all cost $14.84. Wow. Ridiculous. This ice cream cone definitely isn't making it home. I'm gonna eat this ice cream next to a Cybertruck. Should feel a little bit classy. Now it was time to take this McDonald's home and turn it into something McFancy. How will the Big Mac and fries stand up to the test? First, we must replace the peasant bun. This delightful brioche bun, made in Mexico and shipped to the great state of California, is the perfect replacement. First, melt some butter. Put that bitch in a pan. Sprinkle them with a dash of Sprinkle them with a dash of paprika. Drizzle a little bit of honey. Throw the original bun on the floor. You must take this and smush it into the new bun. Now, using the same exact pan, put olive oil and garlic in a mix. Add some parsley. Take the fries out of their little shitty container and drizzle. And you have the perfect fry garnish. Bon appetit, as they say in France. I personally think it looks rather delightful, don't you? I think we've really added a touch of class and etiquette to McDonald's that most rich people could never fathom. Hot damn. Look at this. Look. Look at this on the floor. It's sad. Holy shit. You know? Compared to this. The garlic, the parsley, the olive oil. I can't believe this sad burger and these sad fries plus an ice cream cone cost $14. That's just without the McFlurry. I give McDonald's a 3 out of 5 for its fancification. Let's go to Chick-fil-A and get something from there. Time to try these beefless bastards. Take a look at my very unclassy and dirty rearview mirror. I ordered a Chick-fil-A sandwich meal with waffle fries and an iced tea, and that comes out to $12.77. Thank you. Awesome, thank you. Have a good one. You too. I procured the finest beef and chicken gourmet items I can from these restaurants, so let's go home and fancify them the way high society intended. Chick-fil-A is the only fast food establishment that thinks they're too good for Sundays. Let's make Chick-fil-A elegant. First, we need goat cheese. a little bit of honey, and then just dump basil. I should mention that this should all be in a bowl. Fuck, this is hard to stir. Give me a moment, I'll be right back. Okay, it's ready now. In a pan, melt more butter, put it in a cup, add paprika, a little bit of garlic powder, sprinkle that shit all over the fries, and dump them in the oven for 5 minutes. The goat cheese on the lens, oh my god. Alright everyone, it's time to try my Chick-fil-A creation. I got the fork, got the sauce, put a little bit of this goat cheese, honey thingamabob. You can see it's a very refined sandwich. You can see by its ridges, it has many a ridge. It's kind of like, you know, the smarter the animal has a lumpier brain. Well, the finer the sandwich, the ridgier it is. And this is ridgy as fuck. So this is what you want to see in a sandwich. Now, let's see how it does on the fancy scale. Would you eat it at a country club? The goat cheese is delectable. Actually, it's pretty good. Let's see how the fries with a paprika mixture do. That's so good. That's actually very good. Oh, hell yeah. I give Chick-fil-A a 4 out of 5 on the fancy scale. All right, we made it to Taco Bell. Went to the gym before this because I have eaten nothing but sodium and processed foods all day. I'm going to eat more, so I decided it'd be best to get some exercise before I guzzle down more fast food. Also, I found a top hat, which I think I will wear for the remainder of this video because it adds an element of class that we need to survive this sodium intake. Let's go to the drive-thru of this Taco Bell and procure their finest Mexican delights. Join me.
What can I get for you?
AI, huh? Okay. Well, I'll get a Crunchwrap Supreme. I will get a Baja Blast, like medium.
Got it.
And Cinnabon Delights, small.
Quick question. Nacho fries are only $3.19. Would you like to add them?
Absolutely not.
Great. Would you like to round up to support students?
No. Wealthy people don't round up to support kids, so I won't either. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Have a good one. Oh, shit. Thank you. This all came out to $12.04. Taco Bell is Mexican food for white people, but my God, is it still super delicious. To add to the Crunchwrap Supreme, I'll be making some pico de gallo. First, tomatoes. Dice up some red onion, add cilantro, and then a little bit of lime. For the little Cinnabon things, get some sweetened condensed milk. Add some peppermint flavor. We all know what this looks like, don't we? And for the glorious Baja Blast, pour it in a chalice. Add some lime and some mint, and voila. All right, it's time for dinner. It's time for a fancy feast. So I procured the finest Mexican food in the land. I have my Baja Blast in a chalice with mint and lime, my pico de gallo, my cinnamon balls with the sauce that looks like I milked a male cow. Put in my own special veggies. This even works. Adding an aura of decadence and refinery. How could I forget the beautiful packets of mild sauce, a necessity. An absolute game changer. I didn't think it could be so good. Stir it a little bit. Okay. Put it on the cinnamon balls. Peppermint creamy sauce. I wasn't sure how that would turn out, but that was actually very good. Homemade sauce, a huge win. My lord, I'm feasting like a 15th century king. And now Baja Blast with mint and lime. Life doesn't get better than this. Ladies and gentlemen, our first 5 out of 5. All right, everyone. Now we're gonna try Jack in the Box. I honestly think that this is one of like the shittiest fast food joints. So I wanna make their food a little bit fancier. Let's add some exquisite flavors to the Jack in the Box repertoire because we're classy people here. So let's go try Jack in the Box and their shitty food and make it into something even better. Join me. Last time I had Jack in the Box, I was 12, I think, and I almost shit myself. So let's hope that that doesn't happen again. But rich people don't have diarrhea. So hopefully this goes well. We'll see. Hello, can I get 2 tacos and the Oreo shake?
2 tacos and the Oreo shake. A small Oreo shake?
Yes.
Okay, so yes, keep going to the next window.
See you there. These 2 items are $8.38. Oh yeah, thank you. See you later. Yep. All right, let's go fancify Jack in the Box, and hopefully I won't my pants this time. Will this food be good, and will it be edible? You never know with Jack in the Box. It's time to make a nice dip for our tacos. First, 2 tablespoons of plain yogurt. Wow, it's really stuck in there. I cannot get it out. Ugh. Little piece of shit. Sprinkle on some lemon and some paprika. And for the milkshake, sprinkle on some store-bought graham crackers, a little bit of dark chocolate, and some cinnamon. All right, everyone. It's time to try Jack in the Box, a place that, I'll be honest, I have a bias against. It did not treat my intestines well in the past. So today I'm going to give it a chance by adding some fancy yogurt dips and added chocolate and fancy cinnamon to my Oreo sugar beverage. So let's dig into these tacos. Right now, these are peasant tacos. But once I do this, they become something that only the finest kings would devour. It's actually delicious. Wow. Okay. I feel so high class. I feel like I just bought a country club. This delightful treat. This is the best way to clog your arteries. If you really want to class up your life, this is how you're going to do it. Jack in the Box. This is less than, what, $10? I mean, I didn't get fries. I would have jacked up the price a little, but this is a fair deal. Highly recommend. Jack in the Box has won me over. This is a solid 5 out of 5. All right, next up on our list, we have the lovely Carl's Jr. It's really hard to be in this car with the top hat on. Like it doesn't fit. But that's beside the point. I do want to say that next to me is a car getting towed, but I don't know if that's a bad omen for Carl's Jr. I hope not. Let's go give it a chance. I haven't had Carl's Jr. in years. My memory of it is not great. And for my East Coast viewers, this is Hardees. I don't know why they call it Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr. is a stupid name. Hardees is much better. I think Carl's Jr. is a stupid name. But let's go through this drive-thru and procure some of Carl's delights. That car's getting moved. So I want to get a spicy chicken sandwich and the crisp cut fries.
Okay.
And do you have like a small iced tea? That'll be it.
Thank you.
See you. $11.73. Okay, they're all about the same boat, all these places. Has McDonald's been the most expensive so far? I think it has. Look at that smiling little star. What a little asshole. Let's go home, turn into something refined and fancy. Can't wait. Carl's Jr. feels like a gas station tried to make fast food. It's hard for me to say this food looks very good. First, put some honey mustard in a bowl, add some chili powder, and stir it all around. Take the beautiful ketchup packets and sprinkle curry powder in them, and smear it all over this sad sandwich. All right, everyone, it's time for Carl's Jr., and I'll be honest, this is the least exciting meal I think I've had. And I'll be honest, it's probably the laziest I've been with the creation of fancy items, but if I'm gonna be lazy with any of them, I think it's this one, because this one just looks kind of sad. Okay, but let's, I haven't tasted it yet. But the food does look kind of sad. Also, this iced tea might be some of the worst iced tea I've ever had. I think they just went into their toilet and just scooped up some water and put it in a cup. And then sprinkled tea on top of it. But, so I'll keep it in the shot. Let's try the fry sauce. The honey mustard, chili powder, fry sauce. Sauce is decent. The fries, though, those aren't great fries. Much worse than Chick-fil-A. Much worse than McDonald's. The sandwich? That curry ketchup does help a lot. But overall, I can't say it's very good. The sandwich itself. Oh man. Carl's Jr. No. I think it's a 2 out of 5. It's kind of like eating an old shoe. Have you ever eaten an old shoe before? It reminds me of that. All right, everyone, at our last stop of the day, Burger King. A place where only the finest royalty come to eat. We saved the best for last. Burger King. So of course we have to finish up at the fanciest of all. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Please like and subscribe. And if you don't, I will come to your house in the night and turn on your oven while you are asleep. But anyways, let's go get a Whopper and a Sundae and enjoy the regal, the royal Burger King. Hey, can I just get a Whopper and a Hershey Sundae pie? Chocolate shake or whatever it is?
Okay, so you want a Whopper and a Hershey pie?
Yeah.
Anything else?
That'll be it.
11.51 at the window. Thank you.
Thank you, see you there. Wow, one Whopper costs $7. The Whopper itself costs $7. That is so dumb. It is not worth that price. Let's make it worth that price. All right, I got it. Let's go. I cannot believe a Whopper costs $7.39 for one Whopper. That is insane. I am enraged by the cost of the Whopper, so I really have to spice this one up. This has to be a meal for a true king. First, cook some garlic in olive oil. Add about half a cup of red wine and bring it to a boil. Let it simmer for about 10 minutes. Then add a little bit of butter. For the Hershey pie cake, sprinkle on some espresso powder and some organic cane sugar. Now it's time to add the sauce to the Whopper. Yeah, I definitely think I messed up this sauce. And a little bit of rosemary. All right, everyone, this is our last meal of the show. Our last meal of this experiment, the Whopper, which I cannot believe cost this alone. That this is like $7.30 for one Whopper. That blows my mind. Really is just for kings, isn't it? Now I added a nice red wine reduction to the Whopper. But I think I honestly may have messed it up a little bit. I don't feel like it was the best job. I tried to be really fancy for this one, but I need a personal chef for that. That's next. But anyways, let's try it. I mean, it doesn't look as bad as the Carl's Jr. burger. Add some rosemary as well. And a little red wine reduction. My lord, that's too fancy for us. And a little espresso powder to the Hershey's Sundae cake thing. It's time to dig into this Whopper with the red wine reduction and rosemary. Let's see how it is. Now, that's actually pretty good. That actually adds a lot of class to this burger. And you may as well add class to something that costs about $8 for this, you know? They're pretty good. The Whoppers are tasty, I'll give them that. Let's try this, a little bite of this, with the espresso powder, and the added cane sugar. I did not need to add more sugar, but I did. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The coffee on top, coffee powder, espresso powder, whatever. Wow. That's good. I don't know if you just saw the powder just shoot out of my mouth, but it did. Yeah, this one, it's not perfect, though. It's good, but I can't get over how much this cost. That angers me to my core. 3.5 out of 5. This is really the redeeming. The espresso powder slaps. It's delicious. You know what, actually, I'm giving it a 4. It's pretty good. I'm giving this a 4. I'm really upset with myself. I forgot to ask them for a little king hat. That'd been perfect, but I completely forgot that it existed until right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of our journey. I hope you've enjoyed the fancification of fast food. And you know, what have I learned today? I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure, really, if I gained anything from this. If anything, I have greatly harmed my health and probably gained higher cholesterol, blood pressure, and some weight. I definitely felt a little more sluggish after eating all this food. If you want to create your own fancy creations with fast food, I'd love to hear what you have, what ideas you have, because that was kind of fun. I probably will not eat any of this for a long time. Any fast food, I think I'm fast fooded out. I couldn't eat a fry if it was like forced upon me. I'm tapping out in the fast food world. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this attempt at making fast food fancy. Look at all the corpses of the fast food that I've left behind. Truly beautiful. Well, anyways, I hope to see you next time. Let's get into some more trouble and some more shenanigans. So hope you enjoyed this video. And until then, please subscribe and like. See ya!